have to kind of like live in the moment and just suck it in, and like every little second of the opportunity that you have. You just did something really cool, and this is part of it. Like when we signed this contract, anything can happen. You can win World Series. You can be a big part. It can be positive. It can be negative. At the end of the day, it's our job to kind of like giving interviews to everybody and kind of like share the moments and what happened and what transpired during those last couple of weeks of the season. And I think it's pretty cool that we came on top. It's really easy when you have to do it this way, when it's a positive, and when you kind of like being asked for the really good things that happen for a team that won back-to-back champions.
You were part of one of the greatest World Series we'll ever see, and were a part of two insane plays that will go down in history. How much have you watched both of them? I guess the home run and the play at the plate. Have you watched them back a lot?
Yeah, so many times. I feel like just because of social media and kind of like friends reaching out to you, send it to you, and kind of like that's the way now people communicate. Instead of like a phone call or a text message, it's like one story or one reel or giving you some love on posts or something like that. And I feel like that's how you watch it, like over and over and over. I got different kind of like reactions on both. I think the homer, I get really excited, really happy and proud. But with the play at the play, I get anxiety because it was so close. I kind of lost my step a little bit. I didn't have control of my body, and then that kind of creates a lot of anxiety inside of me because I knew like one more like extra second and we lose the game there. And it's really cool to see because you reflect on the moment and how big of the moment it was for the organization and the team, and kind of like everybody kind of pulling together. It's pretty cool to kind of like go back on those moments.
When you're sitting there and that's getting reviewed, what's going through your mind that I could not see a World Series game ending on a review? That would have been wrong.
No, at that time, to be honest with you, I knew he was out. I got a pretty clear view from second base that the ball got there before the he slide into the play. Maybe if he run to the play, it was gonna be a little different because you can really tell like when he step on the play. But I'm glad that kind of Will kept the foot on the play. I did everything that I can to kind of like make that throw over there be easy to handle. But it wasn't easy, man. I was saying on an interview right after the game that turf in Canada or there in Toronto, it's really jumpy, it's really happy, so it's really hard to kind of like read ground balls when you're playing infield in. Glad that I took the route back. I catch the ball, I secured it, and then I make a good throw.
How about hearing all your teammates and coaches saying, how confident they were that you were gonna hit that home run there?
Yeah, pretty crazy, man. I just read or listened to Max Monsi talk, and the other day it was Will Smith, and then it's Freddie and it's Mookie and it's the guys yesterday on a live TV show. I think it's pretty cool to see that the guys are happy for you. And this moment, it's not easy to kind of come around these moments often, And when you have your time, when you have your moment, it's really cool that your teammates celebrate you and they want to be there for you and they want it really bad. And obviously everybody needs a homer at that moment to like kind of keep the dream alive. But for me to be kind of like the guy who did it and kind of like share that moment with my teammates, I think that's something that I forever be grateful.
How quick does the page turn? Because obviously